come back like Jordan, win the 4-5.
The shit a motherfucking layup. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
On the same block with a shack like Yao Ming.
Y'all niggas playing basic ball. I'm on the block like I'm 8 feet tall.
Baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on them collar, diamond drop wall.
More than a street legend, homie, it's Hova. More than a relief pitcher, I'm the closer. The Mariano of the Marriott.
The shit she kick, all the shit's legit. She get dick from a player off the New York Knicks.
It was about Anthony Mason, rest in peace.
Oh,
so
like,
like,
we got it. We got it. So you know.
Yo, cause when it comes to flavor, see you can't taste mine, so don't waste time, cause I can take you baseline to baseline. I got loot, see I see how them stars feel. Back in the days, I caught wreck as a Tar Heel.
Baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on them collar, diamond drop wall.
Now love and I hate bitches that let me fuck on the first night over a drink in the spotlight. She saying it's all yours, but something is not right. She barely know who I am, but ready to be my wife.
Baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on them collar, diamond drop wall. Baller.
Night falls. Hear voice call my name. Was voice of God. Hip hop, basketball, genie. I'm mixing ball and rap. Your ass best hook me up a squad. New York, Detroit, LA, Oakland. I'm probing for smoking rhymes. Ankles left broken, soaking with sweat. Torn up nets above the rim. Brothers get open. Found them soldiers. Had them catch wreck on a record. Fly production. What's in it for me? Rap B-ball G? Spot in hip-hop heaven.
The old saying goes, ballers want to be rappers and rappers want to be ballers. Hip-hop and sports go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Hip-hop's history cannot be told without sports. And sports history, especially in the urban communities, cannot be told without hip-hop. While basketball seems to be more specific in its interconnected influence and has a lot of substance, which we will go over, we must understand that all sports is connected with hip-hop, not just basketball.
Fights at the Coliseum often had their own soundtrack. Spectators thrilled to the sounds of trumpets, horns, and water organs, while gladiators tilted at exotic animals and, of course, each other. A lot of people, especially if they've seen the movie Gladiator, assume gladiators were all slaves or criminals convicted to die in the arena for Rome's entertainment. But that wasn't always the case. Some Romans actually signed up at gladiator schools to become professionals. For those who did, the benefits of being a victorious gladiator outweighed the inherent risks of the work. Gladiators were treated like celebrities in Rome, like modern athletes. Roman children could even buy clay action figures representing famous fighters. Victors sometimes had affairs with aristocratic women. Graffiti from Pompeii even bragged about their supposed prowess.
As I mentioned earlier, a lot of professional ball players and rappers come out of the same neighborhoods. But it wasn't until 1992 that we see an NBA player in a rap video. It was when Diamond D got New York Knicks forward Anthony Mason to be in his best kept secret video. Roll the clip, James.
I'm not any of that. Black, see, I'm the best kept secret. So yo, peep it, yeah.
And speaking of Anthony Mason, it has recently come to light that he was the NBA player mentioned in B.I.G.'s A Story to Tell.
The shit she kick, all the shit's legit. She get dick from a player off the New York Knicks.
It was about Anthony Mason, rest in peace.
Oh,
so
like,
like,
we got it.
We got it.
We
so
got
you know.
We fucked in his bed, quite dangerous. I'm in his ass while he play against the Utah Jazz. Small Nick ass niggas and shit. I'm up in the spot, so I don't know which one. One of them 6'5" niggas, I don't know. Yeah. Soon as this nigga comes up in the spot, cracks the desert in his face, he drops the glass.
From an underground rap album from the 90s, pairing top hip-hop producers from that era with NBA players. Hip-hop and basketball/sports have always held a tight bond in the culture that consumes our matrix. Originating with Allen Iverson and his hip-hop style in the NBA, but it's funny how it can even weave into the world of comedy, with legendary comedian Dave Chappelle on his Chappelle Show doing a skit about legendary musician Prince playing basketball.
The story that we heard on the Chappelle Show,
yeah,
with the whole basketball game,
yeah.
Number one, how accurate was that?
It was totally accurate to every point of the whole story.
This bores me. Is anyone up for a game of basketball?
Shot after shot, like nothing but net.
Good.
He was like, Steph Curry, baby. Then he goes to the far right corner, fadeaway jump shot, nothing but net.
Good. Good hustle.
Yo, man, I'm not on your team. He took us in the house and served us pancakes.
And then we ate blueberry pancakes. Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes.
Man, they were good too.
He came to one of my shows after, and he's going, "Did you see the skit?" I said, yeah, come on, sit down. And then we're just sitting, chilling, and then out of nowhere, I just said, "Dave, want some pancakes?"
He was playing basketball in 6-inch heels.
Well.
How's that even possible?
Dude, he was doing that one step back shot. He would be dribbling, you'd come up on it, he'd step back.
Do you ever play basketball with him? I always hear that he was a good basketball player.
He talked so much trash, he thought he had a real jump shot. You know, and I had to remember it was Prince that I was playing against, so I had to back off, right? You know, but he really thought he could play basketball.
Prince is a music god in his own right, who just so happens to like sports. But the person we will be focusing on is not only widely accepted as a rap god, now he is striving to become a deity in the sports realms. None other than the Jigga Man, Hov, Jay-Z.
When Puff came out with Biggie, it was like, well, this incredibly talented entrepreneur with this maybe greatest rapper ever. Jay-Z is the greatest rapper ever when you take the body of work. It's really, there's no real debate to be had about that looking at his entire career. But also the greatest entrepreneur in the history of hip-hop at the very least, and he's crossed over.
He's Diddy and Biggie combined.
Right, combined.
I sell kilos of coke. I'm guessing I can sell CDs. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Handle my business, damn.
I sell kilos of coke. I'm guessing I can sell CDs. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
It's a name change according to the owners. What is that announcement?
Well, the ownership, we have decided that the official name for the Nets will be the Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, which makes me very, see, I'm really giddy right now.
I
Brooklyn
know.
Nets.
He is a draw, and I've heard from the agent community that they're worried.
Certainly from our competitor's standpoint, they've got to be concerned. Jay-Z and Rock Nation bring a lot to the party. He's got reach to places that probably are different than what typically CAA is involved in.
To now, Jay-Z, hip-hop's god, becoming a power player in the sports world, potentially gunning for majority ownership in a sports team. It seems fitting as Jay-Z equals 62 in English ordinal, while hip-hop god equals 62 in reduction.
Over the guard, Mike Jordan, the rap, outside Jay working. Now watch how quickly I drop 50.
And in the reverse of that, God equals 26 in English ordinal, while sports equals 26 in reduction. Jay-Z and God also equals 17 in reduction, while sports equals 107 in English ordinal. When you calculate the zero out, being a placeholder, it just equals 17. And finally, God and sports both equal 55 in reverse ordinal. So you can clearly see as this confirms Jay-Z's role in sports.
Slimmy at the rucker wanna leave and spin with me. I consistently take him out the park like Ken Griffey. Do you believe it's over the God?
Jay-Z was an integral part of bringing sports jerseys into the mainstream rap world in the early 2000s, which is why his Mitchell and Ness deal isn't so far-fetched, though I do believe Jay-Z has a tendency to extort the city of Philly for all their culture, assets, and equity. The godfather of the rap game has serial sports ventures that are now adding up for him to one day be a majority owner of a professional sports franchise. The Jigga Man most likely won't be the first one that is black, but he will surely be the first one that can rap. Join my Patreon today for only $5 to receive a monthly esoteric documentary on your favorite sports athletes and events. Real, raw, uncut, and uncensored without the limitations of YouTube. Join today to see the other side of the sports world.